This is the Kkck. Welcome. This video is designed to improve any martial artist at all levels of their training. The best place to learn martial arts is in a proper school, so this video is meant to enhance your current training and practice. The coaching techniques in this video are guaranteed to help you learn and master proper kicking techniques for the basic kicks. We will also cover stretching, warming up with a bar workout, and footwork, which is essential to making the most of your kick practice. The only way to master complicated techniques is by mastering the basic building blocks they are comprised of. So that's what we're going to do together today for the first half hour. The second half is a demonstration with the best coaching tips and instruction for you to apply in your regular martial arts practice. This is the Kkck. The skipping roundhouse kick is a fast kick with your front leg. It's a combination of a shuffle step and a front leg roundhouse kick. Use it like a jab in your arsenal of kicks. Incorporating the shuffle step into a chamber should also be practiced to learn and warm up this kick. So a good shuffle step in your footwork is key here. Practice shuffling into a front leg chamber. Practice shuffling your front knee into a target. Find that explosiveness in this combination of footwork and chamber. Do it fast. Practice shuffling your knee and twisting your hip into the shield for the roundhouse. The same rules apply here, but your center of gravity changes when you're driving your knee from a shuffle step. Use your body's momentum to drive power into your kicking knee, and then work on adding the snap. Make this kick one fluid motion. Keeping your body upright, skip to chamber and snap. Snap fast and land light on your feet in a good fighting stance. Practice both legs on targets. The key to this kick is timing. Your snapping foot should impact the target the same time that your standing foot lands on the ground. You don't want to shuffle, land, and then throw the kick because it takes away all that power that you've built from your momentum. Throw your weight into the kicking foot, and upon impact, instantly release that tension so that your body can find your balanced fighting stance. Tension and release. The step-back roundhouse kick is one of the most effective and basic counter kicks. The distance you step back should be just enough to evade an attack. Step away and immediately counter roundhouse kick. The distance you step back should be just enough to avoid the attack, as this is a short kick. The spinning roundhouse kick is a favorite of many for its beauty and speed. This can also be a very effective offensive weapon. This kick is a combination of a turning step and hopping into a roundhouse kick. The building block of this kick is the turning step. Remember, the turning step is a back step followed by a forward step in the same rotation. Add high knees to the turning step to prepare. Back step straight through the center with a low center of gravity, and then step forward with a light hop at the end, knees up. Pick a line on the ground to follow with your feet as you practice the turning step, one knee up at a time. The second knee up is the chamber for your kicking leg. Mastering this step is 90% of the kick. It's the best way to learn and develop it for speed and power. Adding a snap at the end is all that's left, but getting the timing for that kick has got to come after you've mastered this turning step chamber. When you've turned completely to face your target with a chambered knee, then release the roundhouse snap. The most common mistake I see is improper timing. Mastering the turning step for this kick will fix that problem. You don't throw the snap until you finish turning and hopping into your chamber. Now that your body is facing your target and your chamber is up, now you throw the roundhouse snap. The reason this kick looks so fancy is because of the footwork before the roundhouse kick. So practice the turning step and launch into your basic roundhouse kick with good form. The momentum of the turning step is what adds so much power and speed to the kick. Don't lose that momentum as you drive your foot into the snap. There's no need to jump high for this kick either. Remember to hip check when you feel like you're winding up. Any wind-up for this kick will be a telegraph for your opponent to easily dodge and counterattack. So be diligent about eliminating your wind-up as you add all the elements. The spinning back kick is one of the most powerful kicks you have in your arsenal. The back step is the building block for this kick. We've worked on hip checks forward. Now practice a hip check backwards. Starting with your eyes to spot the target behind you. Twist your hips and back step. Give a little wind up to check and understand how to swing your body momentum into this position. Now take away that wind up and hip check hard backwards in a crouched back stance chamber. Keep your knees facing down and your foot should slide and lift straight up as your body is in a tight, balled up position. It's not a turning side kick which exposes your groin. It's a spinning back kick which keeps you small and tight in a chamber. This protects the rest of your body as you keep a low center of gravity and your chest away from your target. Developing a strong and fast back step is the key to making this kick work. Training this chamber is 90% of the kick. Kicking back like a donkey should be a natural feeling when you're in this position. Snap your legs straight through the center in a straight line to your target. The snap of your leg should also stop your momentum as you recoil back to a relaxed fighting stance. The back kick should chamber like a ball and explode into your extension and recoil back into your fighting stance. The spinning back kick is a great offensive kick when you can add distance and reach. It's an even better defensive kick when your opponent attacks you and you stay in place. The spinning hook kick is one of the most common knockout kicks for its speed and use as a counterattack. Learning to spin is similar to the back step. You just need to learn how to finish the rotation on the ball of your foot. To learn this, we'll practice spinning in a complete circle from your fighting stance. Spin on your front foot and find your way back to fighting stance. Start with your eyes and spot your target. Follow with your hips and turn backward like you would a back step, only complete the rotation with your hips in a full circle. Your center of gravity should always be over your feet and you don't want to lean off in any one direction. Keep your body tall when you learn how to spin. Notice the top of your head is in direct line to your spinning foot, so you spin fast like a top. Your balance will be hard to manage if you tense up, so stay loose and commit to the spin. Light on your feet. Let's do both legs with a spin, switch, spin, switch. Always stay on the ball of your foot and don't let your standing heel take the weight. This is bad form and dangerous to your standing knee, so stay on your toe. Build speed as you grow more comfortable with the balance. Hip check backward, spin hard. Land in a good fighting stance and remember, tension and release. You must stay loose when you do this kick. Hip check your rotation. Familiarize yourself with how to balance in this spin before you go on to the full kick. You can use a wind-up to learn how to spin better, but then work on eliminating that wind-up to perform this kick effectively. The only way this kick works effectively as a counter kick is with proper timing and no telegraphing. Now try spinning with your leg lifted a little higher. Let the momentum of your kicking leg carry your body weight over the full rotation. This is an important note, as your kicking foot will eventually be like a wrecking ball that carries all the force and momentum of your spin. You must familiarize yourself with how to balance in this spin before you go on to the full kick. Practice this hip check like you would a back kick. The chamber for spin kicks should all look the same so your opponent can't tell which kick is coming till it's too late. Like every kick we've covered, the chamber for this kick is the key to the power, speed, and effectiveness. The chamber in this kick may be a little more difficult at first, but if you practice it in stages like this, you'll make it great. After you've worked on the spin, and after you've worked on the chamber, you can now add the snap to the kick as you trained it on the bar workout. Use the momentum of your kicking leg to carry your body's rotation back to fighting stance. Your upper body may shift a little to counterbalance, but stay crouched to protect yourself from your opponent. As your upper body is balled up, your kicking leg should explode out into the kick. And remember, tension and release. Always spot your target with your eyes as you twist into the chamber. Snap your leg at your target in a tight, skinny motion. Don't let your leg drag or spin like a baseball bat from way out there. From the chamber, snap your leg directly at your target. Hook the sole of your foot across like you're drawing a 7 with your foot, and then place it down. The path of your foot should ultimately look like a triangle as it goes from the ground to your target, hooking across and back to the ground. You don't want this kick to start wide, giving your opponent time to see it. Drive it straight back to the target, hook across, and recoil your leg back to fighting stance. After mastering the spinning hook kick, you should have a basic foundation of an effective kicking arsenal at your disposal. As you continue your practice, be sure to remember the things you learned here: tension and release, hip check. A solid chamber is 90% of the kick. Incorporating a fluid snap completes your techniques. The basic kicks learned in this presentation should only be used in proper martial arts training, competition, and self-defense only. The practice of martial arts is meant to enhance people's lives productively and creatively. Don't ever use fighting techniques for destructive or provocative ways. Every martial artist carries with them the responsibility of a sound mind and body. Please act accordingly with peace in your heart and good intentions all around. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed training together. Please use this video to work out at home, as well as applying these coaching methods into your martial arts training venue. Good luck and train hard.